Shalom. The past week and a half, Am Yisrael has found itself facing a bitter enemy, an enemy with no rules, with no honor, with no dignity, an enemy which reminds us in the past Jewish history of savages who just wished to kill Am Yisrael, to kill Jews, just for the sake of killing Jews. These crimes, these acts of murder and rape take us back to terrible chapters in Jewish history. It seems that Am Yisrael, here in Eretz Yisrael and around the world, are united more than ever before in the feeling that this threat is against all Jews around the world, against anyone who connects himself to Am Yisrael. Many ask during these days what they can do. If they can't fight in the front lines of the Israeli army, what can they do? Many are helping in so many different ways. The Rambam in Sefer HaMitzvot, when he talks about the mitzvah of not fearing the enemy, quotes various psukim. The commentaries point out that the Rambam does not only choose psukim from the Parashat Meshuach Milchama, from the psukim in which the Kohen talks to the soldiers and encourages them to fight the enemy and not fear them. Rather, the Rambam also quotes psukim from Dvarim Perek Zayin. In Dvarim Perek Zayin, Kadosh Baruch Hu talks to Am Yisrael as a whole and tells them to not fear the enemy. Ki turmal bivavcha rabim aguim me'elim meni eicha ochal horisham lo tira mehem. You shall not fear them. Lo ta'arotz mipnehem. You shall not be scared from the enemy because God is with you. The Rambam chooses to mention these psukim too in the mitzvah lo ta'aseh of Sefer HaMitzvot, mitzvah nun chet. The mitzvah is not to fear the enemy. Why does the Rambam mention these psukim as well as others? The Mefarshim explain, because the mitzvah of not to fear, it does not apply only to the soldiers in field and battlefield, but rather to the whole entire Jewish people during these days. The way we react to these atrocities, the way we react to support our troops, the morale of Am Yisrael Kulo, whether or not it's in Eretz Yisrael or outside of Eretz Yisrael, is very important, is vital for victory. The responsibility of victory does not only fall on the soldiers, but rather on the entire Jewish people who believe in Kadosh Baruch Hu, who believe in Am Yisrael, who believe in our derech, who believe that what we are doing is ethical, is correct. That is vital for the victory against our terrible enemies. And therefore, besides helping in so many different ways, it is a very important time to boost the morale, to encourage ourselves to be strong in the face of what is yet to come. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad seems to be a certain motto that is repeating itself again and again during these days. There are some amazing stories how this pasuk has been mentioned in battlefield already. And let us not forget, as the Rambam says, that the Milchamot of Am Yisrael are also to do with Yichud Hashem Ba'olam. Chazak v'nitchazek be'ad amei areinu v'arei Elokeinu.